Hello everybody, Richard Strang from the UK. Just going to go over the latest news. Over the last 24 hours, it's really come to the fore now about all these scams out there. You know, what's happened on Twitter over the last 24 hours. You can see there that basically a massive hack, some really engineering, orchestrated attack on big celebrities. They go onto their Twitter, they send a tweet out. You send me so much Bitcoin, I'll send you double back. I've seen this scam go on for many years, but I've noticed it a lot on YouTube lately. Many adverts now are this, where they've even got an interview, an old interview with Vitalik, and they're sort of trying to compare it with their scam. So it looks like it's actually Vitalik doing the advert. It's obviously not, but then they'll tell you again, send me 1 ETH, I'll send you 2 ETH. Send me 5,000 ETH and I'll send you 20,000 as a bonus, you know, and it's just absolute scam. Unfortunately, people do fall for it now. On the Twitter, because people have seen a tweet from someone like, you know, it's all the big celebrities like Elon Musk, for example. I want to celebrate Bitcoin. I'm going to give you double Bitcoin back, and they've done it as it states there. And so far, they've swindled 300 users out of $118,000 of Bitcoin. That's why they do it, because they know, despite all this talk about scams, people will fall for it. So it's a real shame, you know. And I've seen these adverts a lot lately. I've seen them before. Obviously, I've seen it before with Ripple, for example. But lately, I've seen so many Ethereum adverts where, you know, an old Vitalik, an old Vitalik interview. Then they do a fake Vitalik tweet where they've obviously gone to his Twitter, hyperlinked it, and basically wrote their own thing in it. I'm going to give away 100,000 ETH. So it looks like he's actually sent a genuine tweet out, and obviously he hasn't. He's not going to do that. And people are falling for it. Like, for instance, one of the adverts you see leads you to this site, eth-giveaway.top. Now it claims this website is owned by Vitalik. Obviously, again, it's not. And you scroll down, this is obviously a complete scam. You know, these are absolute scum of the earth, but this is what they do. So you scroll down, and he wants to celebrate, basically. That's what they're stating. If you send 10 plus ETH, you'll be airdropped 50 plus ETH. And he's even got the contribution address. Now, you even scroll down, they've even got fake hashes to convince people. You know, that one there, you know, and it's constant scamming updating. Look, this person sent 6.47 ETH, and he's got 13 ETH back. Why would they do that? It's absolute nonsense. Please don't ever fall for this scam where someone says, send me whatever coin. I've seen it on ADA as well. Ethereum, ADA, Bitcoin, whatever. I will send you double back. It's absolute scum of the earth. And I see Charles Hodgson's gone on Twitter about it as well. Again, there's one of the typical adverts. Someone's done a tweet there. And that's what you see. Vitalik, if you send 1 ETH, you'll get this back. It's all absolute scam. Please don't fall for it. Sites like this, going back to that one, should be banned. You know, obviously using VPNs, no one can track them. Unfortunately, people do fall for it, so that's obviously why they do it. But you see there's the fake tweet. I believe in the cryptocurrency Ethereum, so I'll make the largest airdrop in history, 100,000 ETH, as if he's going to give away that, you know. And that is what they rely on. And unfortunately, perhaps new business, naive people, they fall for it. It really is an absolute shame. And I'm glad to see, you know, Charles Hodgson bring it to the fore there, but we really need these social media companies to get on top of this. You know, these adverts are just disgusting, and they should be banned. So anyway, I've just seen a lot of them lately. I thought I'd better mention that. Moving on to the news, this is really good news. I've seen this in a few news websites. PayPal confirms cryptocurrency integration effort in letter to EU. So basically, when they said in 2018 that, you know, PayPal wasn't interested in cryptocurrencies, now they've actually wrote a letter to the EU, and basically PayPal's called for the regulation and a framework related to cryptocurrencies so as to protect its users and investors. So the fact that now looking into it and we're making progress, this is the worldwide adoption. As I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, this is the real worldwide adoption we need. Someone like PayPal using cryptocurrencies. When you think of everything you can buy PayPal with, this is a game changer once this is launched, in my opinion. So again, PayPal's called for regulatory clarity, which obviously it's going to do because it's got to protect its customers and it wants clarification. So this is, again, absolutely wonderful news. Obviously, it's going to take a while, but the fact they've wrote a letter to the EU shows they're progressing. So that's really good news. Also, Binance, 3-year anniversary. You know, it's made such incredible progress in 3 years. Obviously, I've just received an email the other day. They're actually getting Binance.UK's coming out. I don't know the significance of that. Is it because we're leaving the EU? I don't know. I've always used Binance.com. Obviously, there's Binance.US and various others. There's Binance Jersey. but they sent me an email. We're getting BINANCE UK anyway. So to roll out the anniversary, they're actually bringing out a crypto debit card. Another company with a debit card. This does seem the way forward, so people can actually use their crypto on general day usage for everyday items. So that's really good news. I will get one, you know. So it's all throughout Europe and United Kingdom, and this is great news. I will be getting, as I say, I've got my WIREX, got my crypto.com. Let's get my Binance one as well. Absolutely fantastic. Blockfolio, their latest news. Coinbase reported planning an IPO this year. That'd be huge if it does. I know there's been a lot of talk Coinbase on Wall Street and the way they're progressing. DeFi reaches milestone 2 billion locked up now in DeFi projects. I've seen that Aave has had a massive pump this week. They've signed up with various companies and they're doing really well. Again, we spoke about this the other week. Travala partnership means travellers can use crypto on Expedia again. Spoke about Travala many times. Wonderful. We'll be using it very soon when we can finally travel. Hopefully, I can have a holiday this year. Other signals past week. Cardano releases new Daedalus Shelly testnet, so I'll have to upgrade my Daedalus wallet. Kyber Network launches Catalyst and Kyber DAO, which is great. Synthetics, that's had a huge pump. You know, in the last year, that's gone up massively. Now it's got a Binance listing, so that will continue to grow. And BAN Protocol partners with Waves platform for DeFi and Web 3.0. I'll talk about BAN in a minute, but that's a real solid project. I'm certainly going to do a dedicated video to BAN Protocol soon, because I really think this has got huge potential. In fact, let's go to this now. At the moment, it's ranked 118. It's $2.45. So what is BAN Protocol? To me, it is a rival to Chainlink. It's very similar. It's cross-chain data oracle network. Basically aggregates and connects real-world data and APIs to smart contracts. So it's very, very similar to Chainlink. It's had quite a pump in the last week. You can see there with the charts how much it's gone up. I say the only thing is the circulating supply and the total supply. Basically, just over 20% of it is out there. Basically, 20,494,000. The total supply is 100 million. So that's one side of it to look at it. That it's not a huge amount are actually out there. But as they continuously grow, a bit like Chainlink did when it first started. I remember when Chainlink first got started, how low it was, and now look at it, it's had a massive tear in the last week. Literally, it's gone up, you know, well over $8 now, which is incredible. So I think BAN Protocol is certainly one I need to look into further. It's certainly one that I'm really interested in. You know, I haven't even looked on what exchange is on yet. Let's have a look. It's on Binance. There we go. Bitmax, fantastic. It's on Kyber Network as well as on IDEX. So that is certainly one I'll do a video on soon. Iconist, I like this because it's the dedicated independent basically site all about Icon, my second favourite project, and it's Icon complete smart contracts audit. The Icon completed audit by a leading security firm, Certic, and it successfully completed an audit of Icon smart contracts. That's great news. Can't wait for Icon to pump hard. That'd be great. The next project. Moving on, other news. Fidelity Investments invest big in Bitcoin miners. Institutions want crypto. We spoke about this before, where a lot of these companies, say a year ago, had no interest in cryptocurrencies. It was all about the dollar, etc. But now their customers are demanding they get into cryptocurrency, whether that's uncertainty about the future of the dollar and fiat currency in general. Their customers are basically saying, we want cryptocurrency. And they have to sort of do that, because otherwise they're going to lose their customers. You know, they'll fall behind. They'll be like the other big companies from years ago, and you think you didn't keep up with the technology and keep up with customers' requirements. You think of Blockbuster, you think of Kodak, to name a couple. You know, these companies. I know Fidelity Investments obviously is a $2 trillion asset management company, so they're not obviously going to go anywhere bust or anything like that. But they need to keep up with developments and the latest technology and what their customers demand. And it states there the Wall Street Journal found that digital assets are gaining in favourability and appeal amongst institutional investors, with almost 80% of investors surveyed finding something appealing about the asset class. Now that is incredible. Fidelity also found that 36% of institutions have exposure to the crypto market, when these firms only need a Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I think this is, again, similar to the PayPal news. News like this is absolutely fantastic. You can really see where we're going with cryptocurrency, and I strongly believe in the next couple of years we're going to get the mainstream adoption. Obviously with PayPal we would do, but just in general, the amount of people now who are interested in cryptocurrencies and can see the benefits. You know, they're not governed by the dollar, etc. You know, and these digital assets have genuine use case, genuine value. So I really do believe these are the game changers we want to see. Going to CoinMarketCap, biggest gainers. Obviously, you've got your normal, what we call the shit coins, let's be honest, the ones which are just pump and dumps. Scrolling through though, some of the projects I spoke about many times before, you can see there we've got like Cardea. I spoke about it before in a video a few weeks ago now, and I've got quite a bit of Cardea chain now, and I really like this project. The amount of partnerships they are getting now in the Asian market is incredible. So that's something that you really need to keep your eye on. Elrond, again, we spoke about Elrond a long time ago. I remember buying it was 0.005, and now we're over 1.5 cents. So again, volume in the last 24 hours alone was 50 million. Elrond, this claim about probably being the fastest crypto out there, they claim to be better technology than Cardano even. It's a real solid project. It's climbed rapidly in the charts. You know, it's making huge progress, smashed through the top 50. You know, when I first looked at that, it was just being buried in the top 200 when I first looked at Elrond. So I really do like the project. I say I've followed them on Twitter for a long time now. I can see the progress they're making. So that's something I really do like. ANKR, the old project is doing well, 89% in the last 7 days. But there's a lot of obviously coins there you wouldn't touch with anything, me personally. You can see the biggest losers. Again, nothing big out there, no real sort of projects out there. They're all just sort of very low cap projects. So I think Elrond is making huge progress. It's doing really, really well. Let's just see how they develop. You know, nothing's guaranteed out there. Nimic is another one I've heard people talk about. Blue Zell was another one that I looked at about a month ago. Didn't progress much more. Now it's gone up 72%. So I need to go back and look at that again. It's outside the top 200 when I last looked at it. So let's see how that's progressing. Might do another video on that soon. So need to do some more videos soon on upcoming new projects I'm interested in. I'll do that very soon. Anyone want any help anywhere I can, email me info@cryptostrang.com. Comment here below. Let me know if you need any assistance. All my social media below. Great to hear from you. Thanks very much. Cheers. Bye.